So Marvel's Avengers is dead. Didn't expect this coming, not gonna lie. Pretty interesting news. I didn't run straight for it because I made a tweet basically just being like, guys, Marvel's Avengers was the friends we made along the way. You know what I'm saying? I've been covering this game for a long time, and there was a point where I said that I would only cover this game again when it dies. Here you go. Plans to cease development on Marvel's Avengers have accelerated at Crystal Dynamics, with sources pointing to an announcement as early as next week by good old Miller Ross, as in Miller with 8 M's, the man himself, the legend, the penis tickler. Obviously, story highlights. I want you guys to read it, so I'm not going to go through it because that'd be shit. But Avengers lead developer Brian Wagner has parted ways with CD. Not surprised, he blacked out all this stuff last week. I'm sure the dodgy remarks on his Twitter account and him just being a general cunt definitely did not help his case when it came to staying with Crystal Dynamics. Sources say that the announcement of Marvel's Avengers End is imminent. I think that is probably for the best. Why drag it out to next year? The only thing I don't like is the fact that they promoted skins literally yesterday and they're there fucking like, right, we're going to close up shop next week. Do yourself a favour after hearing this news. Don't buy the skins. Don't waste your time because all that money is going to Tomb Raider. It's not going to Marvel's Avengers. You are supporting nothing but their greed, essentially, right? No additional content, characters, missions, etc. will be released. Now, look, I'm not surprised about that. A bit fucking shit, though. I mean, Captain Marvel, sorry, not She-Hulk. I mean, I'm not... I can't speak. I'm going to be honest with you. No one gives a fuck about She-Hulk, but Captain Marvel was definitely one of the characters that was teased all the way back from the campaign. So the fact that they never actually got to release her, I think, is fucking embarrassing. But, you know, at the end of the day, they have to end, don't they? Avengers' exit strategy includes an upheaval of in-game systems, time gating, microtransactions and stuff. I don't know what they mean by the microtransactions, but time gating is being removed entirely, which is a good thing because it means that I can play the same 3 missions without being restricted. Can't wait to jump into Marvel's Avengers when I can get gear that isn't going to lead anywhere because there's no more content to be done. I appreciate the idea of it, but if you remove time gating fucking sooner, maybe you'd actually have a player base to play your fucking game and you wouldn't need to end it so early. If you actually listen to people instead of believing that you yourselves just know what the players want, you may have actually had a consistent game on your hands rather than a game that only produced players when you actually drop some fucking content. The long-awaited traversal update will be Avengers Last. Now, this has been a thing, again, that people have been craving since the launch of Marvel's Avengers. So the fact that it will be its final update and the fact that the final piece of content we're ever going to actually get on this game mission-wise is going to be Cloning Labs is actually fucking really funny, given that Cloning Labs was going to be the first piece of content that we were meant to be getting in Marvel's Avengers, and it is now officially the last. This game is genuinely so sad in every single way, but I'm not sad for the developers. They're moving on to comfortable Tomb Raider to go make whatever the fuck they want and make that community happy, because they couldn't make the Marvel community happy, that's for sure. You know, I'm not sad about the game ending because the friendships that I've made through the game are going to be absolutely fine, and I know that I'm going to, you know, be making just as many friends or whatever after the fact. And, you know, it's just kind of crazy. I think that, you know, a lot of people are going to be copium begging for Miller to be wrong for the first time in his entire career, but I don't see that happening, and I can definitely see Avengers flipping the bird, my apologies, one last time to their fan base as they buy some juicy Hawkeye skins and then they say, sayonara, go fuck yourself. Thank you all for watching this video today. As you can tell by my very monotone voice, I don't really give a fuck that this game's dying and it's kind of long overdue.